Valtteri Bottas, second. Be a bit of a difficult weekend for you. Of course, you've got that three-place grid penalty, but the performance in qualifying, were you happy with that?
Yes, shame about the penalty, of course. So that means I think I'm starting fifth tomorrow. Would have preferred to start second, but I think it was strong qualifying. If I look at the practice 2 and practice 3, I still struggled a bit, but with the setup, we found the right direction, and it was a lot better feeling, and really felt good in the car, and felt like I got most out of the car. Just the first one in Q3, I had traffic with Tsunoda, so I lost a couple of tenths there. So I don't know, maybe there was a bit more to come.
And what about for the race? Obviously, you're on the right tyre with that medium one. Is it something that you feel race pace-wise, this is somewhere where you can really, get in the mix?
Yeah, of course we knew I'm going to have the penalty, so we thought, okay, medium should be the best option. So we used 2 mediums in Q2 to try and start the race with the medium, and hopefully at least the soft runners can have a bit of an advantage. It's a new day tomorrow, long race ahead, and anything is possible.
Yeah, do you think you can attack the Red Bulls? Because obviously
yes,
we back
definitely.
you can in the race.
Yes.
Yes, well, I like
Absolutely.
it. It's what we like to hear. Well done, matey. Well done. And of course, the man who was at the top of the pile, Max Verstappen. You've got to be happy with that. You seem to be on fire this weekend.
Yeah, it's been a very good weekend. I think again in qualifying, of course, the car was really good to drive. It was not easy to deal with the traffic in the last 2 corners to get a clean run, but I think that first lap in Q3 was good enough at the end. I had a good first sector, and yeah, of course, super happy to be on pole here at home. It's always nice to see a Red Bull car first here.
Give us a bit of an idea what that lap was like, though, because from the outside it looks as if you were throwing absolutely everything at it as you would expect, but you seem to be right on the very edge, getting everything out of the car. What was the lap like?
When you look at the track, you think there are not that many corners, but actually the corners you have on the track are quite difficult. So even in turn 1, braking for turn 3, the crest, then braking downhill into 4. So it's definitely a small track, but it's really hard to get a good lap out of it. And I think that first lap in Q3 was not too bad. It's never perfect, but it was good enough.
And we always talk about sort of confidence in sport, but you must have so much confidence going in for the race tomorrow. So do you think it's going to be an easy one for you, or are you expecting a bit of a tough one?
It's never easy. I wish sometimes it was easy, but at the end, that's good for racing. And I'm sure again tomorrow it will be very tight. So yeah, hopefully again it will be as interesting as in France.
Great, thanks Max, well done. And Lewis in third place. Lewis, bit of a frustrating day for you. It just seems as if the car wasn't quite underneath you during that sort of final lap that you had.
Well, firstly, well done to Max. They've been so fast this weekend, so been giving it absolutely everything, and just wasn't the greatest of sessions, but nonetheless, they're still on the front row, obviously after the penalty. So I did everything I could, and we go into a race tomorrow for a fight.
And what about the race tomorrow? Of course, they've got the right tyre on it with the medium. Can you really attack Max? Because I think when we saw the longer runs, you weren't that far away at all. You seem to be really, really close. You expect that tomorrow?
They've generally had a quarter of a second on us all weekend, and I think we've managed to eat closer in qualifying, but in race trim yesterday they were 0.25 ahead of us most of the time. So it'll be interesting to see whether or not we can manage it. I don't think we have raw pace to overtake them, that's for sure, but we might just be able to keep up.
So this is all going to be about getting as many points as you possibly can tomorrow then, because you don't think you're going to be able to attack Max then, from what I understand there?
Well, I'm going to be giving it everything, obviously, but I'm just talking about pure pace. But maybe tomorrow we'll be surprised. Maybe it rains, who knows?
Yeah, great. Thanks, Lewis.
Thank
Cheers.
You.